And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Beware the Ides of March. It may be a little bit of a throwback to your high school English class, but today I'm going to be using that term more in a meteorological sense. We're looking at scattered storms firing up to the west of us. Considering today has been an absolutely gorgeous day thus far, it's hard to believe that we're looking at severe weather already pulsing up across parts of Missouri, Iowa, and even western Illinois, and getting a little bit better of a look at some of these storms firing up really within the last hour or 45 minutes. This nice little cluster of storms right here in far northeastern Missouri already bringing thunderstorm warnings across parts of western Illinois. Now all these storms are headed towards the northeast, but very gradually you'll see them edge their way further off to the east, right towards Greater Lafayette, and that is why we are under a slight risk of severe weather thanks to the Storm Prediction Center of America. The entire viewing area under that slight risk of severe weather. Off to the west, we're seeing a better chance of the possibility of isolated tornadoes, some larger hail. That's where you're looking at that enhanced risk of severe weather. Before Greater Lafayette, the slight risk, the major threats will be large hail, larger than an inch in diameter, isolated tornadic activity, not out of the question. And because of the clustering of these storms, winds won't be the main threat, but still we could see wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour later on this evening. But for right now, it seems like a complete world away. Plenty of blue sky, plenty of sunshine, and in turn it will be those two factors that actually allow for the possibility of some of the severe weather later on this evening. We had a high temperature of 72 in Lafayette earlier on, 71 right now. Winds are from the southeast, 15 miles per hour. We saw plenty of sunshine that brings the solar radiation, and the heat creates more of an unstable atmosphere. We have a cold front off to the west of us that will be interacting with the muggy, mild air mass here at the surface, and as a result, then we can start talking about that potential for some severe weather and some storms later this evening. 71 Lafayette, we're at 71 in Frankfort as well, 64 degrees in Rochester, still 74 in Crawfordsville. But check out some of the heat that this system is bringing across much of the Midwest. It is 81 degrees in St. Louis and Evansville right now, 76 Terre Haute. We're at 76 degrees in Springfield as well. And with that warm front flexing further off to the east, you see that cold front just off to the west interacting with that heat and humidity at the surface, forcing that moisture up into the upper atmosphere, and then in turn we're talking about a strong upper level jet extending some of these cloud tops higher up into the atmosphere, which builds stronger storms as well. So that is why we're looking at the potential of severe weather later this evening. As far as timing goes, I'd like to see our Precision Futurecast bring this line a little bit further to the east by about 11. That's when I think we could begin to see those lines of showers and storms entering our western counties, exiting around 1 a.m. Thereafter we dry out, and then we can start talking about some calmer conditions. Your snapshot forecast this evening, 67 degrees by 7 p.m., falling off to 62 by midnight. The scattered storms at that hour will bottom out once that frontal boundary passes through at 48 degrees. Tomorrow looks a bit calmer as far as rain goes, but as we turn to the afternoon hours, we see the sun return and some strong winds. We could be seeing wind gusts tomorrow as high as 45 miles per hour, and as a result, this National Weather Service generating a wind advisory throughout the entire viewing area tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. throughout the entire region. 60 degrees your high temperature on Wednesday, considerably cooler thanks to the passing frontal boundary. In fact, that'll be a trend you see over the next 5 days. Temperatures on a gradual decline, falling all the way to 43 degrees for a high temperature by Sunday. And we do bounce back into the mid to upper 40s Monday. Tuesday, the 50s return.
All right, thank you very much, Cameron. Hey, the Purdue women all